car in Michigan at the GraveDigga's garage. 71s, Roadrunners. One's a 440 6-pack, the other one's a 383, orange and red. My dad used to drag race, right? So that was his car. That was his car drag race. It was a 1971 Plymouth Roadrunner, fat body style. The 440 6-pack orange one is factory air, everything. That has 3 carburetors on it, bro. 3 carburetors on that car. And the reason I have 2 of them at the same time was because I had got the red one, which is a 383 automatic. I got that one first out of Salt Lake City, Utah. And then I got home and my brother showed me the orange one, which was a 446 pack pistol grip, 4-speed car. And I fell in love with it, man. I had to get it. I fell in love with it. So people always ask me, why you got 2 71 Roadrunners? Number one is because of my dad. He was a drag racer and that's the car he dragged. But then again, they so pretty. I don't know why y'all want to ride around them ugly Chevelles when you got this fine hunk of machine over there. So that's the story on those 2. 71 Plymouth Roadrunner, 446 pack. Now this engine here, oh my God, has 3 carburetors on this engine. Factory air car, you can see all the hoses and everything going on it. And as the signature Roadrunner, ain't no coyote catching this one. Beep, 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 beep. If you can bring that camera over here, man. It's got its own special horn in this car, so you can do the Roadrunner sound. I haven't mastered it yet. But this car here is a beautiful car. It has custom interior, the orange and black interior in there. Everything is pretty much original in this car. It's a 4-speed pistol grip transmission in it. And the wheels, everything is subtle on this car. It's its own expression, you know? It's like from night and day. And even though I have the same, no, let's not forget the air grabber hood. Let's look at this. Look at the air grabber hood. So the little dude comes up. The little dude comes up to grab that air. Look at that. Air grabber hood. So what happens while you're driving, you got a switch in there. You hit the switch, that comes up and grabs more air, which breathes the car, makes the car go faster and faster. So the air grabber hood is nice. Might have did something to it. Okay, then we move along to the same car. Different engine though. This is a 383 Plymouth Roadrunner. You can see the difference, but there's still a strong engine in there. Got all my points, everything. Got that MSD ignition in there. Makes it go everything. The signature Roadrunner horn again right there in this car. This is an automatic though. It's not a manual. This is an automatic, so it's different from this car, but it's still the same car. Now this is the actual color of my dad's car when he was drag racing or whatever he had to do, was this color red on his car. It wasn't a vinyl top though. It was just a hard body top, which is good, but as you can see, beep, beep, the Roadrunner right there, running from the coyote. This is a beautiful car right here. 71, 383 on the hood. Strong running car. All right, there we go. Welcome back to the Legends Corner. I have the pleasure of introducing Mr. Dave Robinson.
Hey.
You played in Super Bowl I
Yep.
and Super Bowl II.
Right.
What does a Super Bowl mean to you?
Well, the Super Bowl is the ultimate prize. I mean, since you were 6 years old, you always dream about being world champion, the great world champion.
Yes, sir.
When we won in 1965 against the Cleveland Browns, and it was the World Championship, we said the World Championship. Well, the AFL was going a separate league at that time.
Yes, sir.
So they had said that we shouldn't call ourselves world champions because they had a champion too, and we didn't play the AFL. So everything rode on the Super Bowl I, and Kansas City won, by the way, in '65. And so Kansas City played us. There's a big thing. 2 networks, televised by 2 different networks, NBC and CBS, each showed the game. Because of that confusion, there was 2 kickoffs in the second half. I can tell you the story later, but anyway. But the big thing was, there were people. When I went home after the game, and I went to my barber shop to get my hair cut,
yes,
and my barber, who I've known since I was 7 years old, he bet on Kansas City.
Oh.
He said somebody gave him 15 points. And the hell, the morning line was 19. Well, anyway, I mean, it was that, the country is that divided. And you know, the funny thing, Gilbert, you probably noticed this yourself. When you grew up in a town, well, I went with a small town, everybody remembers seeing Dave Robinson, a high school kid.
Yes,
he was good, but it wasn't that good. He wasn't as good as these pros I see on TV. They don't realize that guy is dead and gone. I was a whole new person. I was one of the pros you see on TV then.
Yes,
and so they said, if Dave can start on that team, Green Bay can't be that strong. And of course, we just...
They was dead wrong.
Yeah, the final score was 35-10.
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed. And the other 2 linebackers. But all 3 of us came through and nobody to block us.
Scot-free.
And Lenny Dawson's eyes got that big, man. He said, and he threw a wounded duck up there. And Willie Wood picked it, ran down to the 5-yard line, and Jim Taylor ran in for the touchdown.
Wow.
And then the first play for scrimmage, and that changed the whole game. We just manhandled this. We did what we wanted to do in the second half. Pleasure.
You guys had great teams, but you had great players, and y'all had great chemistry. And I admire that. When I was interviewing Jerry Kramer before, and I asked him, I said, tradition and different things like that. But I want to ask you, what does it mean to be a Green Bay Packer?
Oh, you know, I was always in New Jersey, so I was always in the New York area, and I kind of, everybody wanted. I was in the South Jersey area. Everybody in my area was Eagle fan. I became a Giant fan, and then I got drafted, and the Giants didn't draft me. The Packers did. Then I hated the Giants. And just so happened my senior year, when I was drafted, we drafted, by the way, in December then.
Yes.
Because they did that because the Canadian League would draft after Thanksgiving. And they would draft, and they tell, especially the African-American ball players, we got word that you're not going to be drafted in the NFL. Because there wasn't that many of us drafted.
Yes,
and they got you to sign prior to the NFL draft. So when you got ready to get drafted by the NFL, you were locked in with the Canadian League. So we drafted in December, and I was sitting around there talking about what's going to happen with the Giants and whatnot, and the Packers beat the Giants. And in fact, Jerry Kramer won the game with a field goal. We were up, and then Jerry Kramer picked the field goal to ice it. And give us a 9-point victory. I said, I'm going to like this team. and I had watched Dan Curry, who played left linebacker. And he had an article in Sports Illustrated about how to key a man. I laminated that article, and I used to take it with me to every football game my senior year, and I'd read it out of the 9 games, I just read it 6 or 7 times before the game, and slept with it. And then I'd come into Green Bay, and who's playing left linebacker? Dan Curry. Right. And who's got to try to get a job? Dave Robinson. So I was just scared, and on top to make it even worse, my wife was home pregnant with twins.
Oh my God.
So I said, what am I going to do? And but it worked out fine.
It worked out. It worked out. Mr. Dave.
Yes, sir.
What does it mean to put that yellow jacket on?
Hall of Fame?
Yes, sir.
You know, people ask me if I ever dreamed about being in the Hall of Fame as a kid. No, I did not. Because the Hall of Fame wasn't started in 1963, and that's my rookie year. There wasn't a Hall of Fame to look at till when I was younger. But then I saw it grow and grow and grow. And all of a sudden I knew that this was it. This is the only team that you can't be cut from.
Yes, sir.
You can't be traded from. You can't even die from it. When you die, you'll still be called Hall of Fame, whatever,
Yes,
whatever.
sir.
And it's the ultimate goal. It says that you are one of the best.
Mr. Dave, I love you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on my
Anytime,
show.
Gilbert,
Yes,
you know what,
sir.
anything you want. If I have to travel 900 miles, I'll come see you.
I love this man. I love him. I love him. Well, come on in here and check out my office then. As you can see, I'm a collectible guy. Oh, check this out here. Monopoly. Gilbert Brown Way is on here. I will tax you if you stop on Gilbert Brown Way. Double. I don't care if you're cute, color or not. I'm gonna tax you. Right there. Check this out here. All this stuff. Here's a photo of when I was inducted into the Green Bay Packer Hall of Fame. Myself, Frankie Winters, Al Trimble. Pretty good group of guys. Check this out over here though. Now, everybody always tell you when you're growing up, who's your role model, or what was your favorite team? I would tell them I didn't have a favorite team. I had a favorite player. And this is my numero uno guy, Eric Dickerson, right here. Whatever team he was on was my team, period. When he was at the Rams, my team. When he was with the Colts, my team, all that. Here down here, I got my Rock Chalk Jayhawk helmet. Look at the bird. Ooh, look at the bird, look at the bird. More footballs. I mean, I got more game balls. I mean, hey, swung a heavy shovel here. Game balls, even some more personal shovels here. Look at that, the pink one for breast cancer awareness shovel. And then I got the regular shovel, the GraveDigga shovel. As y'all know, I'm a big God of War fan. There he is down there, God of War. This is my son's helmet right here. When he was playing right here, that's my son's helmet right there. Oh, one of my cars, Hellcat. This is the red key. You got the black key for normal driving, but when somebody keep talking and running off at their mouth and they want some of that mobile power, I'll pull out the red key and I run you. You gonna go home to mama crying. Run home, mama crying. Over here, all my collectibles here. All my collectibles. I love all of my collectibles. I got a lot of Batman stuff in here, a lot of the Hulk. I'm a big Hulk fan right here. And I got them old school mailboxes in there. The old school mailboxes, man. There's a couple of them. I mean, these are fine up here, but these here are collectibles. That's anything in this case here is a collectible item. I got, look at the old board games, Rifleman. I told you I love the Rifleman. And then he was in another show called Branded. Chuck Connors in both of those, right there. Over here is one of my favorites. It's the best defensive line in Green Bay Packer history. Reggie White, Santana Dotson. Oh, Santana Dotson. They're two students, they both look the same. Sean Jones and the GraveDigga right there. So this poster here is awesome. I love that poster. I got all my little pictures here. That's my guy right here. This is my guy right here, right here, right here. These are my guys. Over here, Poleberry Sanders. Oh, Poleberry Sanders. Me and my boy, Santana Dotson. We putting the hurt on him, baby. We putting the hurt on him. This right here, this is awesome. This is awesome. These are all the old school Cowboys. And I got two of them signed, the Lone Ranger. Chuck Connors, you know I love Chuck Connors, so he all over the place right here. Look at this one here. This is a magazine where I was in a magazine with Shaq on the cover. I got this van here. I gave it to my sister. I don't know why, I need to get it back. But I gave that to my sister. I was a little heavy then. Ooh, I was large and in charge then. That was a little while ago. I'm a big collectible of vans. I love vans. Yeah, as you know, I'm a big van guy. So all these vans are different themes and different scenes on the van, which I really love. put the hurt on this boy, Garcia right here. After that play, he had to go to the sideline, 7 stitches. Dug him up bad, babe. Dug him up bad. Oh, check this out here. A signed Adam West Batman on the wall there. A signed Janet on the wall there, babe. Right there, right there. And like I said, I love my collectibles. This is giant robot here. Look at that, look at that. Yeah, boy, yeah, I like that. So, like I say, man, I love my Johnny Sacco, my giant robot. Y'all don't got this at home. I know y'all don't got this at home. This is sweet. I love this one. That's sweet. So many collectibles, nice things that keep it. It's comfortable in here, you know? It's comfortable in here. I sit in here and I watch my TV. You know, I'm doing something at the table. Up here is a lot of little knickknacks. I love this Hulk right here. I love this Hulk right here. That's from Ragnarok. I love it. I love it. More different guys from different things. I got my Batman boomerang just in case you run out the room and pull off the wall and hit you in the back of the head with it. Make sure you ain't got nothing. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after these messages. Come on out here. I need to show y'all this. Come on out here. Out here is where all the time I was a Green Bay Packer captain. All these pictures out here. And it brings back lots of great memories. Look at this one though. The Gilbert burger right here. The Gilbert burger. Bury those chowder heads. That burger was bigger than that, by the way. They photoshopped everything. This right here is one of my favorite pictures here because of the defense. And two people on here that's not with us anymore is Reggie White and Wayne Simmons. Two hearts and souls of that defense. Hearts and souls of that defense. These two guys right here. All these other dummies, they still hanging around somewhere around here. This right here is my Kansas, when I was in Kansas, photo. Dana Stubblefield, myself, Keith Loneker. These two guys that's, you know, not with us no more. This right here, one of my favorite pictures right here. The face only a mother can love right there, but this is one of my favorite pictures right here. Shows us a white home and away jersey, the green and the white, pretty awesome. Now, these pictures, oh, it's one time I was a captain, I had to put on the jacket. It was cold out there, so I had to put on the jacket. I was a special captain right there. But in all these pictures here, you go through all these pictures here. This one, this one here down here, it's got all these signatures of the Super Bowl team, Kent Ruckers, Edgar Bennett, C. New, Leroy, Brett, Robert Brooks, Reggie White. This is a sweet picture, right? They made one that I was in, but I don't know what I did with it. It's somewhere around here, I lost it. But I think this is my favorite one, just because of these two guys on it, and it's signed, and it's beautiful. You know, it's all the signatures on there. Pretty cool out here, pretty cool. Laundry room, we don't want to go in there. We don't want to go in there. One of these pictures here, right here was in the Senior Bowl. Nice picture here. Got some famous dudes on here, man. They got me right there with that high top fade, Kid and Play high top fade. Then I got Michael Strahan. Look at that, Michael Strahan. Look at him. When he was a football player. He's a commentary dude now. But we got a lot of great players on here. And if you look through here, you'd be surprised who's on here. This one down here, this is when I was number 9 in the state. So we got all these different players, but I made number 9 in the state of Michigan here. Then our all-state team, I made the all-state team as well. That was 1989. Long time ago. I ain't trying to do my age, but that a long time ago. Come on out here, I got something else to show you. Come on out here. Right here, one of my main prized possessions here is a Reggie White jersey, signed by him himself. This is a throwback jersey with him. This is one of my favorites. And down here is my Kansas jersey. It's from being in the Kansas Hall of Fame. They put me in the Ring of Honor down there. So this is one of those things that's another prized possession of mine, is because I'm a rock chalk Jayhawk, and I got my jersey on the wall under the big dog, of course, which makes it pretty awesome. I don't know how y'all keep following me in my stay place, but I gotta kick y'all out. I got work to do, man. So stop following me and get out.